As we get closer and closer to Minecraft Live and the official release date for the Caves and Cliffs update part 2, I think it's one of those times again where we go and take a look at some new progress updates which have been recently revealed by some Minecraft developers over on Twitter. If you're excited for the Minecraft Caves and Cliffs update part 2 and the Warden, be sure you drop the video a like and subscribe if you are new around here for daily Minecraft videos. But without going on for any longer, let's get right into the video. Now, an absolute legend we've been talking about for months here on the channel now, and we've been continuously going back to taking a look at what they're doing and the progress they've currently made, is a developer over at Mojang known as Henrik. Now, this amazing developer has been continuously updating us as to what he is currently doing behind the scenes, and some of the most recent things he's been talking about obviously includes the lush caves, the terrain generation, as we've saw him talking about for months now, and also the snapshots and betas. Let's take a quick look at this first tweet, which he very recently published, saying found an amazing lush cave while tuning aquifers, complete with mine shafts, cascading lava and water, and a large iron ore vein. And as we can see, there is a few images down below here. This gives us a pretty good idea that currently what at least Henrik is working on. I do not know about the rest of the team obviously, but from this little teaser here from Henrik, we know that he was currently working on the aquifers as of when he tweeted this, where then this kind of tuning and experimentation resulted in him making this tweet about this amazing cave he discovered. It is pretty interesting to hear that Mojang is still working on the terrain generation. From the progress with the snapshots and the betas, and from what we've heard about them so far, it seems like they had made quite a lot of progress and they were almost done with that part of things. But it seems like from what Henrik is currently doing, tuning the aquifers, it may seem like Mojang are kind of still experimenting, trying to polish, trying to finish up on the terrain generation so that then they can work on other things. Below, someone was asking a question about unhardcoring the ore veins for modders and for data packs, where then Henrik replied saying, we hope to unhardcore as much as possible but can't promise, currently focusing on more pressing things such as blending. As people have managed to point out with these images, there does still seem to be a few glitches, things with the glow berries and the way they interact with the water and a few things like that. So from this we can assume that the team is going to have to spend a little bit more time at least polishing, ironing out these bugs so that they can get things as good as possible and to get this as ready as possible for the snapshots and betas. This next tweet is definitely pretty interesting. Henrik actually said, hey Minecrafters, if you've been playing a lot on the latest snapshots and betas, how do you feel about the new biome distribution? Are any biomes way too common or way too rare? So this is basically Henrik asking for feedback about the terrain generation yet again, and this is something that Henrik continuously talks about all the time, especially on Twitter, and it's the reason that we keep going back to Henrik, because he gives us so much valuable insight as to what is actually going on behind the scenes. It seems like Henrik is trying to gauge the community's opinion about the biome distribution so that he can make some constructive changes and additions to this so that they are as good as possible for the next snapshots and betas. That is quite interesting though, going kind of into the terrain generation for a second, where Henrik is actually talking about the biome distribution, and this goes back to a theme we've really saw with Henrik for quite a while. Rather than just slapping a few new mountains into the overworld and calling it a job well done, Henrik at least is trying to go all out with this. We saw him make some crazy additions to the beaches, making them a lot better, to the peaks of Minecraft, all the way down to the caves. But what he is currently trying to do is improve the biome blend surrounding and the biome distribution. So for example, this means if you always find way too many Badlands biomes, let Henrik know. He can adjust it and tune it to make it a bit more regular, like how it should be, because I could only imagine how much this adding these huge new mountain biomes to the game has messed up the traditional terrain generation. Some people below this though have been getting a bit frustrated about all of these continuous changes that the developers are making, which I do not really understand why people would be angry at the developers for trying their best to make the game as good as possible. But some people around about now are starting to get a bit frustrated and just want a release date for the Caves and Cliffs update part 2, along with more information about the official release. Now, as you may know, as of when you're probably watching this video, when it's been uploaded, it is the 5th of September, so there is some big things coming up. The main one you've probably heard about recently is Minecraft Live, and for those of you that may be one of these people getting frustrated below these kind of tweets from the Minecraft developers, just stay tuned and keep your eyes and ears open, because Minecraft Live, which is upcoming, will reveal a lot about this, I assume. Also, along with this 1.19, I just want to take a moment to talk about this, because as this video is about the Caves and Cliffs update progress and what's going on right now, it's important to talk about the release date and when we can expect to hear more about that. I might do a full-on video talking about this if you guys would be interested, but the long story short, basically, with Minecraft Live, I would maybe potentially expect to get some kind of a teaser as to the release date with the Caves and Cliffs update part 1. Mojang just kind of dropped the release date out there a few weeks before the update launched and told us to get ready. Whereas what I would expect Mojang to do this time in this event is to maybe talk about 1.19, and while they're on the topic of the next upcoming Minecraft updates, it would be cool if they gave us some kind of an idea as to when we can expect the Caves and Cliffs update part 2, whether they drop a little hint like expect it in December. Like, that would be a big improvement from what we've currently got, because all we know right now is to look out for this update around the holidays. I'm not too sure yet though, so the best thing you could probably do is subscribe here to the channel with the notification bell turned on so that you get notified with any new information surrounding this kind of stuff. I'm going to be covering Minecraft Live and 1.19 along with the release date for 1.18. So yeah, this is the best place for all of the upcoming Minecraft news and information. But yeah, this was definitely another fun video for me to take a look at this progress that Henrik is making with the Caves and Cliffs update, and it's quite interesting to know that even though we are in October, the update's only like about a month or two away, the team are still hard at work on the terrain generation, and I wish we would hear something around about now from King B Dogs, who we know is currently working on the Warden and the Deep Dark. But let me know what you think about all of this down below in the comments, everyone. Have an amazing day, go play some Minecraft, get a bit spooky, decorate your house with some jack-o'-lanterns, eat some pumpkin pie, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.